What it do, family? I felt the need to do an emergency video, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here in Louisiana. We got this hurricane bearing down on us. Here in August the 26th, you know, recent events across the country. Well, it's one everybody talking about. I don't know if they know about the other ones that's going on. Um, the guy up in Wisconsin that got shot in the back several times. He's not dead, but he's in critical condition. He had a kid in Lafayette last week. Um, I ain't gonna call him a kid, a man got shot and murdered by the police. Now, right or wrong or indifferent, man, I don't know, man. It's hard to say, man. The police got a job to do. But, when it come down to us, it seems like, they more keen to use lethal force, man, instead of, trying to de-escalate the situation by other means. And and then, Saturday, it had this old guy panhandling and everybody in Baton Rouge, all, in certain areas got their own panhandlers. Like out here where we close, not far from where I live, like maybe 20 minutes from where I live, the Seagan Lane area, you got the same little group of white panhandlers out there. They don't even be dirty. They have on new clothes and everything out there asking for change. You know, this old black guy, 60-something years old, out there on Perkins Road by Trader Joe's asking for change, to get something to eat, got murdered by a 24-year-old white kid. He was asking these ladies for some change. And the ladies even got on the news and said, man, he wasn't no harm to us. He might have gotten our personal space a little bit to ask us for some change, but that wasn't a death sentence. 24-year-old white guy shoot him and murdered him. The police let him leave the scene and go home, and not until the witnesses, the ladies that the guy asked for change before he got killed, went on the news and talked about it. 2 days later, the police finally issue a warrant for the 24-year-old white guy's arrest. And they acting like they can't find him all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? This is unacceptable, man. Like, stuff like that is unacceptable, man. A man down on his luck, you can't murder a man for asking for change, man. You know what I mean? And I mostly talk sports on my channel, but this bigger than sports. I know the NBA players talking about not playing, and this is how I feel about that. Kyrie Irving told y'all don't go in the first place. But you got some people, and I ain't gonna call a certain person out, which we all kind of know who it is. They kind of like at the tail end of their career, and they looking at legacy. You ain't gonna never catch Michael Jordan. So, with it don't make sense for you to keep on trying. You're not gonna catch Mike. But, y'all fought to go there when you shouldn't have went in the first place. But I don't think you should stop playing now that you're there, because you could use your platform on TV to protest and, and keep playing ball. You shouldn't have been there in the first place. Everybody should have followed Kyrie and stayed at home, but, they followed, Mr. James and everybody else that wanted to play. So now that you there, don't quit now. You there. Use that platform on television to let people know how you feel. But you shouldn't have been there in the first place. Because some stuff is bigger than basketball. You know what I mean? It's bigger than sports. But yeah, man, everybody knows about the guy in Wisconsin. But the guy in Lafayette got killed last week, and the old guy panhandling got killed by a 24-year-old white male by Trader Joe's asking for change, man. 60-some-year-old black guy, homeless, want something to eat, man, got killed by Trader Joe's, man, for asking for change, man. Asking for change. You know what I mean? And like I said, every area has their panhandlers. He was the one that everybody knew out there. So that people knew this guy normally asked for change. Why would you kill? That's like me killing these white people on Segan Lane that ask for change all the time. Them people ain't bothering nobody. You know what I mean? Why would I do something like that? You know, it'd take a devil to sit up there and murder somebody that's asking for change for something to eat, man. Somebody that ain't no threat to you, man. No threat at all. And it take even bigger devils to let that devil go free. And then after you get pressure put on you 3 days later, acting like you can't find the guy. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Man, that's all I got to talk about, man. That's all I got to say, man. Like and subscribe, man. Comment, whatever, man. Drop me something in the Cash App. But share this video. Because people know about the guy in Wisconsin. I don't think they know about the 2 people down here in Louisiana. And if it's somebody that got murdered by the police or by just senseless murder by a white person, where you at, man, share your story, man. Because it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, all this hate, man. Hate for what? Hate for what, man? Don't make no sense, man. And, man, and since the pandemic started, man, I swear, man, I don't leave out the house without my gun, man. I keep my gun with me everywhere I go. And I don't be looking for, I don't be looking for the police to harass me or nothing like that. I never had a problem with law enforcement, like talking about. Not since I was probably a teenager. But it's the regular Joes that you gotta watch, man. You got some of these white people got the devil in them. I'm telling you, man. Like, sometimes you could feel it, like when you out at the store, man. Like, you could feel eyes on you, man. And you look, man, and you could see the demons in people's faces, man. You could see them. You know? When somebody's looking at you so hard that you could feel it, man, that's the devil, man. And we surrounded by demons, man. We surrounded by them, man. If you black, man, and you got a gun, man, you keep your gun on you, man. Everywhere you go. Don't leave the house without your damn gun. And stop killing each other.